You having a laugh?
No.
Did you say I did not go?
It says at the Marbles, 15 minutes of progress. Unless it's built for 5 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I don't care. It's a bit ridiculous, really.
50 minutes is hotel, so it's easy.
You got 50. About 10 each. different winner side. No, you've got. I don't think. Double check that, because if you are, then like I say, it's sound, isn't it? But I don't know. Why would we find what he's saying? Yeah, we can do a money back against that. But I think we're 250 safe. I don't think you're 250. I think it's just the winners who win the qualification now. Risk asking just for yourself, and then we can still do that anyway if you want.
Roll 1, table 3.
We're right to go whenever. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've got the last game of the qualification here on the losers' side. That's Stefn Risidi taking on Gavin Lomax. I'm Matt Bryler, by the way. Joined by Aaron Davies.
First commentary.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. I must be losing plot. I thought I'd commentated with you before, to be honest. You must have just been commentating on your match. I don't know.
No, it's first time. This.
Gav just asking if they're ready to go there. They're ready to lag off. Gav just takes her now. He's got a cracking break, Gav, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's massive.
I was commentating on here on Friday night, and it was Sutton against Andy Lakin, and they were both struggling really with the break. They just couldn't get them to rack right, I think it was, more than anything else.
Yeah, it's just I don't really like the triangles at this venue. It's hard to get the balls touching, I think.
Yeah, they're not the best, are they? They're not like the Supreme ones where they seem to go together quite nice, or the rack rights or anything like that. But to be honest, it doesn't seem to matter very often with Gav. It's not that big a break.
Yeah.
Cast him.
Was a bit of a dodgy rat, that one.
Yeah, they just really struggled on Friday night. I think, to be honest, I can't remember. They might have gone to the cup break with it because they were just struggling that much. They were smashing the top ball and just nothing was happening. Stefn's just come off I think it was an 11-4, 11-5 loss against
Yeah,
Matt
I was
Lawrence.
just going to say that would be interesting to see how he comes back from that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it can be difficult, can't it, when you've just come off that loss and going straight back on. Sometimes your head's not quite in it. You mean for it to be, don't you? But
yeah,
it just doesn't happen sometimes.
The more you try, the harder it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's good for him that he's got a chance straight away.
He definitely wants to try and get one on the board, doesn't he, to start off with?
Early on, yeah. I think, like I say, coming off that loss there, if Gav was to get, 2 or 3 frame lead.
Yeah, you think it'd be over, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Stefn to come back. Well, it doesn't look like that yellow passes, so he's going to need an angle. I'm not sure whether he has got the angle here or not. Looking at playing it off the red maybe to manufacture the angle. He's played that well.
Ooh.
A little unfortunate, unless you think he'll be playing
Could
it off the
even
red
play it
again.
off the red again, couldn't it?
Was a teammate of yours, was he, or is he still a teammate? Is he still on the England team, Gav? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Gavin, yeah.
That's a good effort, that. Was he over there in Morocco?
No, he didn't go. Apparently, he didn't want to go to Morocco. It's not that he couldn't go, he just didn't want to go.
He just didn't fancy it.
Yeah.
I think Gav's just come off a win on the loser's side, hasn't he? He lost last night to Josh Kane.
Yeah, who did he beat this
Close
morning?
match. Can't remember, to be honest. I'll have a quick look now. You can tell I didn't have him in my bets if I don't know who we are.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it's a nice opening shot. Matt Barcock, 8-7.
Didn't realise that it was that close.
Yeah, I think that's why I left it, actually, because I thought it was going to be a close game. He's a good player, is Matt. He used to be a national amateur champion going back a couple of years ago, wasn't he? Which Gav's also won as well.
Has he?
Yeah, Gav, I think Gav won it maybe the year before, Matt, or 2 years before. That's a nice shot there from Gav.
He's done well from here, hasn't he? Because it's not easy.
Just swing it round off the two rails now, I think, and see have a nice easy drop in black, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah, anywhere that side of the table's fine, isn't it? Could maybe flick off a yellow, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just drag it in to avoid that.
This is why it might be hard for Stefn to come back into it now. After just losing that last one.
As long as he gets one out of the first sort of, the opening three, I think he'll be okay. But I think if he loses those opening three, then it'd be very, very difficult for him to keep his head, I think. He's opted for the cup break, but still nothing.
Yeah, nothing really went near a pocket then, did it?
No, there's one threat in the middle, and that was about it, wasn't it? Quite a nice split, though.
It's a good chance for two now, isn't it? And then...
Yeah, and then Gav to break, although where the breaks are going on this table, you're not fancying too many break dishes. Quite a marathon game in the last session there, didn't we, with Rob Warren and Craig Lake?
Yeah. As if that was the last game to finish as well.
You wouldn't expect that, not with those two.
No.
A couple went to the wire as well, weren't they? Because Petty and Greg Batten.
Yeah, it was a 7-2 up, wasn't he? Greg as well.
Yeah, I mean, he had quite a few chances really to win it, didn't he? It was looking pretty bleak for him, to be honest, because he had an extremely good chance at 7-2 and then another good one at 7-3.
He took it out well in the last frame though.
Yeah,
Held his nerve well, didn't he?
yeah, it was a nice clearance in the end. Petty was a little bit unlucky. He'd played a nice shot and just got no reward for it.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Must have come just a little bit farther.
I think he's
he'd be okay,
got a
but-
nice angle to go through the gap,
Yeah.
hasn't he?
It's playing to the black and he's just okay from the looks of it.
I think so, yeah. He just stunned into that red and leave it into the corner.
Yeah, he's fine there.
He's played it well.
Yeah, it's a nice confident start that from Gav.
He's looking good.
Liking the live scoring here, it saves us a job. Don't have to bother keeping on top of the
Yeah.
scores. It's good from the bookie's point of view as well, isn't it? Because
Yeah, the bookie can keep up to date,
he
can't he,
knows
on the
exactly what's
scores.
going on. He does a bit of in-play betting and what have you, because he can see on his phone what's going on, and everybody around can see because they've got it all there on the tablets.
Can't come over like trying to do a cheeky bet,
Yeah.
not thinking he knows what the score is.
I nearly did unintentionally yesterday. I'd come straight off my game, not seen any of the others, tried putting a bet on, and he had a quick check, and all three I'd put on were up. So it was like, so yeah, I'll leave that one.
Chance to see now what he can do.
Yeah, it's a nice split again, out down for Gav, which is quite unusual for him. He really does need to be taking these out.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't know whether these two will have ever played each other before or not. They're from
I'd say probably not, no.
quite far away. I think Gav's from Leicester sort of way, is he?
Yeah.
And
Leicester.
Stefn sort of around, maybe, well, he's certainly Yorkshire based, West Yorkshire based, maybe Keighley or thereabouts.
Yeah, I think that's where he plays, isn't it?
Yeah. Played a nice shot there.
Yeah, he's got his couple of bad balls out the way now.
Yeah, nice and confident.
Yeah, it's totally he's out well, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he'll feel a lot better now, Stefan. Just getting one on the board makes a big difference early on to coming off that loss.
Be nice if he can get one off the break now as well.
I think he's got more chance just because of the fact that he's cut breaking. I think he's going to split them better.
Yeah. So I didn't catch it right, but
Yeah, he's got a decent split, but obviously the white's a bit awkward though. What are you fancying here?
do you reckon that the two reds near the middle together maybe could play one off the other?
Yeah, possibly. Or maybe we can get through to it, that yellow that's sort of near the black spot off the red. Maybe.
Yeah, in the other pocket.
Nice shot. All the reds aren't too bad now, it's just that black, isn't it?
Maybe play one of the two reds near the bottom of the table off the yellow.
Yeah. Ideally, still got a red up top end of the table, but
I think if he leaves the white on the left side of the table, he might be able to leave the one on the left side of the table. Maybe go into the black off that as well.
yeah, I think it's got a bit of shot, hasn't it? Oh, he's not looking at it, he's looking at a double instead.
I think he's got to take the one at the top now.
Well, just no value in that shot,
No.
really.
He'd been better off missing them. Don't think he's got the angle for this, what he's looking at either.
It's a big ask. And then nicely split for Gav now. You think maybe get rid of that red that's blocking the black, and then just take the yellows out, then they all go.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sometimes at these roads you can start thinking about all sort of convoluted shots, you know, sort of going a bit too
Yeah,
in depth on it
overthinking it,
really.
yeah.
How can I get their balls safe and all the rest of it? And
The more you think about it sometimes, the
yeah,
more things go wrong, don't they?
confuse yourself. Saw John Rowe doing it last night, and he must have thought for about 5 minutes about what he could do, putting something safe, and in the end he just cleared him.
Yeah, I remember that. It was quite an easy shot as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. I think it was late on, and I just don't think
Yeah.
his head was quite working right.
Just got to work out getting onto the yellow next to the red now, hasn't he? It's the only dodgy ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly straightforward dropping, and it's just be nice if you could get onto it while you've still got an easy ball, like
Yeah.
the one over the pocket. Wouldn't it?
Rather not leave it till last.
Should be able to drop this in and drop onto it now, you'd think. He's not
He needs to
trying,
get the
he's
right
not-
angle on this last
Yeah,
ball,
he's,
doesn't he?
he's made it a little awkward for himself here, really, hasn't he? So he needed to think about it a bit earlier, really, didn't he? And just get rid of that
Yeah.
tricky one. It landed straight on it, he's laughing, isn't he? But any angle
Either
could make it
side,
awkward.
it's running into the other balls, isn't he?
With a little wobble there.
I think it'd rather been an angle on the other side than
Yeah,
that side.
yeah. Well, he's got a missable shot now to the top.
Definitely missable, yeah. Gav's a good potter, though.
Yeah, I think he's mainly sort of snooker based, is he?
Yeah,
Gav,
he is.
originally?
He used to be a very good snooker player. Oh, it was not even at the draw on that.
Way out there. He's had a bit of a result there, though, I think. And he's
think
He's left him.
think he
the
can run
shots
behind
there
the
with all that.
black with that though.
Yeah.
Then again, he's looking at it off the block.
Certainly left it reasonably tricky.
Yeah.
Hasn't
It's a big frame, this one as well.
Oh. It's just what you don't want at this stage.
I think if he'd have played that a bit harder, he might have actually missed the black.
Yeah.
And ran round off the 2 rails.
He's been feeling like he's getting himself into the game there, really, wasn't he, after his clearance and then
Yeah, it's a
getting
bit
away
of a
with his
wound of that one,
frame.
isn't it? Maybe he's going to have to go off. He could either come off the bottom and try and pot it, or come off 3 rails and try and go up behind it.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 rails behind it might not be a bad shot, the pot. It's a tough one from there,
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it, you know?
the 3 rails looks like quite a nice angle to get
Yeah.
behind it. Oh, he's got it.
What a shot.
Gavin will be gutted now.
Oh, he's
Wow.
got to be happy with that.
It's a massive boost, that, isn't it? I think I'd have actually played the snooker from there, I think.
Yeah, it looked easier for the
Yeah.
snooker than the pot. Yeah, you're looking at that pot maybe 1 in 10 maybe or
The
something.
best 1 in 10, yeah. But Gav did have the chance before that, didn't he?
Yeah, he just made the mistake. He didn't get on that ball like you said before. You know, he had to concentrate on getting it while he still had other balls on the table. Normally the ball nearest the black's generally the one that you'd leave for it, but in that instance
yeah,
it was never
that was
the
his
right
tougher
one.
ball, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, his break's back. He obviously meant that one.
They didn't really split much though, did they?
No. No, they've all stayed down the bottom end of the table, haven't they? The yellow's really nicely split, but the red's adjusting the way a little.
Yeah, that
from
red
right
near
there.
the pocket's in the way a bit.
Yeah. I mean, if he wanted to, he could take the yellow to the bottom left and pot that red at the same time, and that'd open things up. But otherwise, he's on reds, and they're a little tricky, aren't they, with the 2 on the rails?
It is, yeah.
So there's definitely some work to do here. See somebody from STRM Pools on there, unbelievable scenes. They're Stefn's sponsored.
I think they sponsor everybody now, don't they?
Yeah, they seem
nowadays?
to, don't they? I don't think there's many about it, they don't. Obviously, we're not up to it 'cause we're not sponsored.
I think it's more of a black ball thing, I
Yeah.
think.
That's why we're here commentating.
Yeah.
And not out there.
Oh, that's a great shot. It's been unlucky there.
Yeah, he's not left anything.
Is that still open table, actually?
No, I don't think so. I think he just he played the yellow off the red, but I don't think he got a red.
Did he not knock the red in the
actually,
corner?
Yeah, did he knock it
Yeah,
in
I
the
think he
corner?
did,
Might
didn't
have. Did it go? Lost track there, to be honest. whether it went or
Yeah, I
whether it
think
flew round.
He cut the yellow in,
Yeah,
the
he
white one
definitely
into the
went.
red,
He
and knocked it
definitely
in the
went
corner,
into the
didn't he?
red. Yeah. Just wasn't sure whether the red actually went or whether it bounced round.
Does Gav know it's still open or not?
No, I don't know whether it's still open, so. Be interesting if he doesn't and Steph does know what he plays next year.
Is Gav being a world rules player, maybe? You just don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not open then.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that red just bounced around, it didn't actually go in, and it just. Certainly fired that one, isn't it? A little unlucky, really, with that kiss. If they
Yeah.
left one into the left middle there, they've been in good shape there.
I'm guessing that yellow next to the red doesn't go. Unless maybe he needs to be straighter on it for it to go, I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe if he gets right on it, maybe we just a touch aside on there.
Oh.
I think he's on that, but he doesn't look too.
At least off the rail, anyway.
Yeah, I think he's straight on. Just looking at taking the bottom bag here, I'd imagine. Quick look at how some of the other games are getting on. So you got Seb Webb, he's 4-2 up against Tom Barley. Rob Orne's 2-1 up against Greg Barton. This is 1-2 all, and Arthur is 3-1 up against Fitzer.
It's like all the people that got beat are winning.
Yeah, which is very unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd have thought it was the other way around, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just wondering if he could plant them two to the top.
Yeah, he could make it. He's gonna have to have his attention on that other yellow as well at the same time, isn't he? Trying to get it out.
It's tough to get out from there, I think. Even if he hits it, it's just going towards the red, isn't it? Oh,
That's how you do it. Not tough for Gav. That's another nice shot.
It's a good shot.
It's a nice clearance from there.
He's done well to come back after that last frame. He's not that ready out of the snooker.
Tried the plant there just as an opener, and it's one you'd have fancied him to get, really.
Yeah, it is.
So is your weekend gone on the table then, Aaron?
Well, the winner's side, obviously I lost to Max 11-9.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that
And,
game really. It was a
yeah,
a
it was-
late one on the Friday. That one.
Yeah, I think he went about 7-3 up, something like that. I
Yeah.
ended up going 8-7 up.
Right.
And at 9-8, next 2 frames I had chances in and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then he dished the last frame.
Decent chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then got going on the loser's side, winning 3 matches, but then Mike
Yeah,
King had
that's-
a very good game against me, to be
Saw
honest.
the game against Mike King. Yeah, it was. He played well there, did Mike, didn't he? Yeah, it just looked like you got back into it again, really, didn't it? And,
Yeah. It's just one of those, when you go on the loser's side, you got to win that many games.
Yeah,
Even if you
it's-
are playing well, you just need to come up against one guy who's playing well.
yeah, it's tough going, really, isn't it?
It is hard, yeah. It's really why I needed to stay in the winner's side.
Yeah, it's every win on the winner's side's worth 2, isn't it, on the losers?
Yeah.
So it's massive, really.
You started off well, didn't you, with a good win against Sai as well?
Yeah, I was playing quite well. Yeah, I'd let a couple of frames slip against side, but overall I was pretty solid. Quite a few dishes like you expect, really.
Yeah, massive break, I mean.
Yeah, he's got a good break. He's a cracking potter, isn't he? So yeah, I played pretty well there, and then carried it on really against Josh. I played very well against Josh, and he just kept dishing off the break. It was a bit annoying, to be honest.
You had a tough draw, really, to be honest, haven't you?
I think Josh had like 7 off the break against me, which was a bit of a killer.
He's playing really well at Josh at the moment. Won the World Masters, didn't he, in
Yeah, he did.
Blackpool?
Yeah. Yeah, and then even in the losers' side, the lad who beat me there had 5 off the break. In the first 2 weights, not
Yeah.
ideal.
Just one of those, you get matches like that yourself, and then you're watching other matches sometimes and there's not even any dishes, and
Yeah,
you think, why
exactly.
couldn't I have one of them
Yeah.
matches?
I'm down at the National Amateurs this week, down at Yarmouth
Yeah,
with
next
the
weekend, yeah.
team event. So all good practice for that, really.
Do you normally get about 500 players in that?
You get a lot, yeah. I'm sure it will be something like 300, 400, 500, yeah. It's always a busy one. All the people going down for the team event. And,
Yeah, everybody
So-
goes in it, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of teams, because they upped the numbers, didn't they, on the teams? So, yeah, a lot of teams there now.
Was it Rob that won that last time?
I think he might have been, actually, yeah.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not been down for a couple of years. Obviously, we're playing at the same team, don't we? And just,
Yeah.
team sort of disbanded a little bit, and then we just got back together again recently. But yeah, not down there, are you? Deserting us.
Nope. Fortunately.
Just no dedication.
It's made a bit hard work of these. They were quite straightforward at the start.
Yeah,
You have to play a cannon now.
one good shot now. Yeah, if he just judges this cannon right, it should be okay. Yeah, it's pretty good.
As long as the red's straight enough into the
I'd
middle.
say if he leaves this straight, then he can just drop it in, and he's got a long black that you'd always fancy him on there, wouldn't you?
Just his shot now, isn't it?
Looks to be playing well this weekend, Stefn. He's off the back of a money match not so long ago. I think he had a win a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to think who it was against, actually. But I think it went the distance. I think he won 25-24.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know.
Confident shot there. Let's have another look at these scores, see if everyone's getting them. Seb is 5-3 up against Barley. Rob Warren is 4-1 up against Greg Batten. He's playing well. He's done well to keep his head there.
He has,
He's just lost that grueler. Arfen's 4-1 up against Fitzy. Same again, really.
Fitzy was telling us that he beats half on all time.
Yeah,
Or last couple of times
I
anyway.
don't think he's lost to Arfen as far as I know. Arfen's just come off the back of a long game against Nosco there as well.
Yeah, it was a close one as well. That one.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was always going to go to a decider, and then Nosco just took off a little bit at the end. Didn't it? Just looking across at the table, and Fitzy's definitely got a good chance here. He's on a clearance on reds. Shot from Gavin, you'd fancy him now for these.
Just slightly awkward to get the one in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Might have to go back down maybe.
Yeah, it's quite an open ball, but it's just a bit awkward with those reds around it, isn't it? It goes into
It's one of
most
those
the
you
pockets.
probably want to be on that now, really, wouldn't he?
I think you might drop this into the middle and then take it into the top and screw down.
Yeah, or take the one at the bottom first and similar shot.
Yeah, I bet it's his last ball. I think he can really get into it if he does it as his second last ball now. He can kind of really get into it no matter if he comes round off 2 rails because he's got that easy yellow there. Whereas if he left that as last ball, he's just got to control it that bit more for black, really, isn't it?
It's a good shot.
Yeah. Just keeping his nose in front there, Gavin. Looks like Fitzy took those out, so I'm guessing that is 4-2 over there. It's another nice break from Stefn, but again with a bit of an heavy white. Played that well.
He's maybe looking as if he was going to roll that.
Perfect there, aren't they? Just 2 drop-ins.
They're both playing really confidently, aren't they?
Yeah.
Such a big match as well, this one.
Yeah, I mean, Gav
To get to
really
the
will be
quarters.
ruined that chance that he had for 3-0, won't he, when he had the 2 shots and he left that ball in the
Yeah.
middle till last, and yeah, he could have been 3-0
I
up.
think it was at 2-1 that one.
Was it
Because then
2-1?
Stefan got out the snooker.
Yeah.
It was at 2-1, wasn't it?
Just got to try and open the lead there, really, and
Yeah.
he's just not been able to do it. And Stefan just keeps sticking with him, doesn't he?
After these games, they do the live draw, don't they, for the quarters, when you
Yeah.
like lump the money on the table
Yeah,
on stream.
Yeah, I think they should seed that draw. I think it should be the 4 winners against the 4 losers randomly drawn
Yeah,
out.
it should
really.
be, shouldn't it? But I suppose that
That's the right there from Gavin.
doing the random draw just makes it a bit more exciting.
Yeah. I just think if you've come through on the winners half, I think you deserve to avoid the other winners, really.
Yeah.
Looks like Fitz is coming back a bit against Arfin there. Just seen Arfin going off quite a bad one, really, and Fitz has got ball in hand down with a chance. Not easy.
I'm guessing this bottom red doesn't go here.
Yeah, I think he's got to take the top one here, hasn't he? A little bit of work to do, but you'd fancy Gav for these, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? So what have you got coming up then, pool-wise? Anything big?
Yeah, end of this month we've got the Home Internationals. It's in
Yeah.
Stockport and Manchester.
That's the easy one for you then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's round the corner.
10-minute drive.
Yeah.
You got anything coming up other than Yarmouth next week?
Got the tour, last tour of the season. It's only in a few weeks, I think. Not sure whereabouts it is, to be honest. But we've got the Premier League knockout,
finals,
which is
yeah.
the first time they've done that. So the Premier League matches all season are like mini money matches, effectively, for a couple of hundred a game. And then you've also got a point system going on, and the top 8 go into a knockout. So I've managed to get into that. So I've got a nice, easy first round in that, playing Tom Cousins, so that should be good. Interesting one.
Has he won 3 tours, is it, this time?
Yeah, he won the first 3 tours.
First 3. It's hard work doing that at pool, isn't it?
Yeah, he's ridiculously consistent, that. And he got beat by, I think it was Paul.
Yeah, it was. And
it was
then I think Jack the round after got beat off Max Nosko or something like 7-0, wasn't it?
He did, yeah, he
Did.
did, in fact. Yeah, after you've just beat Cousins, who hasn't been beat all season, you don't expect to get beat 7-0, do you? But
Wow.
That is unlucky enough. You'd never caught that. Well, it's the first time Stefn's had the lead, I think, and it's kind of by default, but I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
I think the only thing you could say was he could have been better on the black.
Yeah, he had come a little bit far.
But you
it
don't
was-
expect to going off there, do you?
It was a nice pot. I mean, it looked like he'd controlled the white reasonably
Yeah.
well. He just clipped Stefn's ball. And yeah, you don't expect it to go in there. That yellow is rolled right round the middle there. Well, just little things like that can just totally change the momentum, can't they? You know, Gavin had just gone on here, having cleared off the break, feeling good, be right. Whereas now, he knows he needs this frame, really. You don't want to drop 2 frames behind. 6-4 in the first 2-8.
He's not got an easy first shot either. Maybe he could. He's either going to have to play the yellow into the middle off the red, or the other yellow off the red in the corner.
Yeah, like you said, now there are easy openers, aren't there? Well, Barley's come back there against Seb Webb. It's 5-all. Robbie's 5-2 up on Baton. And it's still 4-2 with Arthur against Fitzy.
Yeah, I'm guessing side didn't. He had a chance to
he
hit.
had a chance. He had 2 shots. But what's it got him? I mean, they were tricky, to be fair. They weren't straightforward. And now Arthur's got control because Syed managed to get down to his last ball, not get it. And Arthur's got 4 reds on the low. He doesn't look like he's played a good shot there.
Might have left that one.
Oh.
He's saying it rolled out.
Let's brush it table, finger mark maybe that it's gone across. Just come away. Has he left it open? Do you think that red passes?
It's a tight, isn't it? I think the yellow's slightly off the draw though.
Yeah. And just bump it out of the way, man. They're a little hampered there, aren't they? I'm guessing Sam managed to scrape that frame then, because everything's racking up there, and there was still some reds on table. Looking like 4-3.
Ooh, I think he had to pop that side, didn't he?
I thought he was going to clip the block in then as that red went past it. I think he'd have been ready for walking out with it on that last frame.
Yeah.
That's a very good chance now for Stefn. I'm surprised with that. I thought maybe he might have
going
tried
to the red.
go into the yellow there that's tied up near the red. It looks perfect for it. And again, if he'd have played that a little more confident, screwed it in, he could have used that one that's near the middle to do the same sort of shot. Guess he'll do it now.
It's a
It's
good
got
shot.
that nice. Do you use that red as a stopper, or do you go top bag?
Top back seems easy enough, but
Oh,
that's a massive kick, that.
huge kick. Just seems to slide off it, didn't
Yeah.
it? I thought the top bag might have been the shot, to be honest. I can see why he went for that one with the red as a stopper. The top bag kind of looked perfect. It was just a bit off angle, so you could just stun off the rail, play it nice and firm.
Yeah, I don't think it was anything tricky about it, was it?
No, but to be fair, you don't expect to be getting a kick like that. That's massive now, because Gav's got options here. He can pop the ball over the pocket. He could knock the red out. He's got all sorts of options here, really. If it is a big pocket, he won't even bother. It's just hard to tell on the stream at times, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's tight, to be honest.
If it is, then surely you've got to get rid of it. But
I suppose that's 1-all on with the luck now after Gav going in off on the last frame.
It can't be tight, because otherwise why would you be looking at this shot? Be a strange shot to play, wouldn't it, if it was?
Looks like he's potting off a yellow, but I don't see why.
Yeah, just trying to put that yellow.
I must
there.
think that red
Back
goes
there.
then.
Sounds like they just had a bit of a dispute about what was going on the other
Yeah, it
table.
looks like they
there.
weren't sure about when the balls went down or something.
Yeah, maybe. Might have had a bit of a lash at something and they weren't sure what had gone down. Well, a strange couple of frames there, aren't they, really? Yeah. You know, Gav was nailed on for the last frame and wetting off the black, and Stefan was nailed on for this one and got a kick at last ball, or second last.
I think Gav will be feeling better after that because Stefan's bit of bad luck's just happened now and
Yeah.
feels a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Stefan's probably forgotten about the in-off black
Yeah.
and they kind of ruined the kick now. So.
Yeah.
Well, his break's definitely back in. I think in the last 3 breaks, has he put like 3 or 4 balls off every
Yeah,
break?
been nice breaks, haven't
I mean, look at that. That is ridiculous. I could break 100 times. I don't think I see him split as well as that.
The way this match has gone though, it just seems like it's going to go 7-all, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about that shot. I'm not really sure what he's actually played for that. I thought he was going to just stun that in sort of gently and leave the double on the
Yeah.
the one on the rail, because then,
Then he could
White's
have gone back
naturally
down
going back
to that
down.
one, yeah.
For the one that's on the top rail then. I mean, he's still got a shot on it, but it's a tricky one now.
Maybe he could just go for the double in the corner and run down.
Depends how confident you feel, I suppose, really. He's a good putter. He might fancy just nail it down the rail and coming twice across. But tricky shot. Well, is he going to have a result?
Oh, he hasn't, huh?
certainly is. Some facial expressions there from Gav.
Yeah.
I think he's liking that one. He apologised for the shot, but something tells me he didn't mean it. He's unlucky there, Stefan. He had to just hit it and just hope
Yeah,
for the
there was-
best, really, didn't he? I hope he maybe got a lucky
Couldn't see how he
coverage or
couldn't
something.
leave Gav a shot from there.
Very little he could do there. Well, if I was Gavin, I think I'd probably just pop that one over the left middle and then deal with those 2 yellows that are sort of near the black and then go back up the table for the other 2. It just seems sort of an easy clearance, you know, don't bother overcomplicating it.
You'd probably prefer to leave the 2 down near the black till last, but
the black's
because
so open that...
Yeah, because that ball on the rail, it's easier to use that ball on the rail to get on the black rather than the 2 yellows in it.
Yeah, I think he's fine. As long as he just leaves himself a nice angle here, it should just be a straightforward bounce it off the rail most probably to get up on that. One over the bag. Yeah, just screw it off the rail now. Gav standard, it should be a fairly straightforward finish, this. He's over it a bit. Yeah, he could have stopped 3 foot short of that and he'd have still been fine, really.
I don't think it's a natural angle to run into it either. I think he's going to go into the cushion before the ball.
Yeah.
Might have to start over.
Bit of a stretch as well, got to avoid leaning over that red. Doesn't want to be on the rail, and he is. Wow. If it bounces off, you know, another 3 inch, it's easy, but just a little tricky now.
It's a good shot.
He's played it well. Well, he's a bit of the run in the last couple of frames there, was Gavin.
Yeah. Nobody's been 2 in front yet in this, have they?
Do you not go? I think, did you go 2-0 up, Gavin, and Stefn bounce back? Did he with a dish?
Maybe. I think. Yeah, I think he might have done. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he had a chance to get 3, didn't he? It's a nice chance here to get himself on the hill.
I think this is the key shot now. If he gets this one right, then should clear up.
You think he's going to put the one sort of on the bottom right and go into him? Or do you think he's going to put the one?
Could get one in the middle, couldn't he?
Just fancied the breakout. Well, I mean, that was always a risk.
It's always trusting to a little bit of luck with that.
Especially at that pace. I thought if he was going to play that, I thought it'd have been like a gentle breakout.
Yeah.
Leave himself on the one that's sort of just to the right of the red on the black spot.
Maybe he could play that yellow off the yellow in the middle of the table into the middle.
Yeah, it does look on that. Yeah, pretty much.
Just where's that yellow going to go, though? That's the only thing.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't block when it doesn't go up against that other yellow up at the top end of the table, it should be alright. It's definitely on. And he can stun it in, and it's nice and easy for the other yellow, the black spot. And if he gets this right, it should be back to being a straightforward finish, really.
Yep.
Played it well.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I'm not sure if he screw past this red or not.
Yeah, it's hard to see the angle.
I don't think he can.
looks okay though. His
Yeah,
Roddy's
he looks
look a
happy
bit
with
in
that.
this.
I think the yellow goes in.
Roddy's look a little in this clearance, isn't he?
Yeah, scenic route.
Yeah. I think it should be straightforward now. Just drop this yellow in nice and easy, and black will go off the red, so it's straightforward really. I think Stefn will feel like things have been a bit against him in the last few frames there.
Yeah. To be honest, I think he got a bit running a couple early on though, didn't he, I think? Obviously the one where Gav winning off. And
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I suppose the
bad
shot
luck
that
for
where he
Gav,
come out
but-
the snook and potted it, it
Yeah.
was only a 1 in 10, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. It's quite a lucky one. Just a 1 ball for Gav this time. He must be disgusted with that break. Quite a nice split. Certainly looking at reds here, and it's one tricky-ish ball. I mean, it goes, but you've got to get nice on it into almost like the middle, I guess. But they're all pretty good, really. It's just how you get down to that sort of bottom end of the table,
Yeah.
really, isn't it? You know, just sort of judging it right around there. You don't want to start canning into any balls. And he does it straight away, first shot. Takes a gamble. It's worked out nice. I mean, generally, when all the balls go, you try and avoid canning into them, really, don't you? But
To be honest, I was looking on it thinking, how's he going to get on these balls?
yeah, it was just getting down there was just.
I suppose if
slightly
you go
tricky,
into it
really.
early, first shot,
You got a chance
best
of
to do it
something.
then, innit?
Yeah, chance of landing on something. It worked out nice though, because nothing's been covered and he's left absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. Fortune favours the brave, I guess. That was an odd shot, personally, but I don't know, maybe. It goes easy enough, maybe into the bottom right and second. And I just thought maybe he might have took out the one that's near the yellow then, because he was perfect on it.
Yeah. That's probably his toughish ball now, isn't it? Don't think.
Yeah,
He might have come a bit far there.
if he is on it, he's fine, because he can just drop it in and take the other one to the top bag, can't he? And it's straightforward.
Doesn't look happy with it.
Yeah, he's just been kind of whacking him about a bit in this clearance, hasn't he, really?
Yeah.
Everything's been 100 mile an hour.
If he did take the one to the top, though, I would fancy him for it. It's a good shot.
Has he overdone it again? He has.
So fast these tables are, aren't they?
Yeah, really, it's another one where it'd have been better off underdoing it rather
Yep.
than overdoing it there. Maybe okay. He might be able to
It goes to the
take
middle,
it into
but
the middle, and do you think he can drop it into the middle and leave the other one to the bottom left?
I think he's too thin on that.
think he's going to have to come back round and maybe leave it top bag or something like that.
Yeah, I think top bag's all I can think of really, unless he leaves a thin cut into the corner.
That's a nice shot, very nice shot that.
It made the pot tougher really as well, playing it like that. Yeah, he's done some good pots in this match.
And that's it, 8-5 to Gav Lomax. He's played well there at the end, Gav, but he's obviously had a bit of run as well.
Yeah, everything went against Stefn towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah. Alright, so we'll leave it there and then the draw will be on shortly.
So I just dug in at early doors, like, and then 5-4, and then that kick from 6-4. And then it just went your way, mate, after that, didn't it? They landed nice.
Yeah, they come out it, must be.
Every time you went into them, landed nice as well.